let's do this patient for example. Comp exam. I'm going to remove the prophy because we did not do a prophy for her. And then I'm going to click OK. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and set her complete. Good. And then if I go here to her account, and then I go to new claim, and then at the very bottom, usually what we would do is at the very bottom, we'll go ahead and we'll hit the bottom at the button that says send.
So yeah, if you click that send, it'll send it to Remote Light, because like earlier when I was setting up that clearinghouse, your clearinghouse is now set to us. So anytime that you send, it's going to be directed to us.
Oh, it'll just go. Okay, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, and then once.
And then let me just go ahead.
And like you said, if it's red, that means that the claim was not sent because it needs an attachment. If it is okay, then it'll show up that blue color.
So yes, and another clarification on that is that when your claims are in here, they're still not fully sent. It's kind of still like batching them in a way, because what they're doing is it's just waiting for you to add attachments or any last minute things to it. Once you hit that send and receive, that is when it officially goes through to the clearinghouse.
Send and receive. Got it. Okay.
And then just to finish off the training on this still, if you ever have to, if a claim is rejected in the status description, it'll give you a brief reason why it was rejected. Remote Light never, ever, ever, ever rejects claims. So if there's a rejection, it is not coming from Remote Light. Remote Light is just a electronic printer. If a claim is rejected, it is either being rejected by the clearinghouse or by the insurance itself.
Okay.
So that's something to keep in mind, because a lot of offices do confuse that. They think that we're the ones that reject it, and that is not how it is. It's either the clearinghouse that's rejecting it because information is not correct on that claim, or the insurance carrier themselves are rejecting it for whatever reason it is that they're not wanting to accept it. If you ever have a rejected claim and you want to fix it, for example, one of the most common ones that the clearinghouse rejects for is patient subscriber information issue. And the reason for that is because whatever the patient has on their insurance card is the exact same way that the claim has to be. So if, let's say, Jill had, in her insurance card it only says Jill Mason, and on here you have it Jill L. Mason, it's going to reject because of that. Even though you know that her middle initial is L, if her insurance card does not have it that way, they're not going to accept it.
Okay, I understand. And then is there any way, does this program have anything to do with actually tracking if the claim has been paid, or not really?
Yep, and that is another thing. We do not get any of that information back because, just like mentioned earlier, we are just a virtual printer for you. We're just the middleman, is the way that I like to explain it to offices. We're like the postman. All we do for you is make sure that those claims are being sent out for you to the clearinghouse, so that then the clearinghouse can send it to the carrier, unless it is a real-time carrier, like Delta Dental. They're a real-time carrier, so any claims that you're sending out to them, it's not even going to a clearinghouse. It's just going directly to them.
Okay. I think that pretty much wraps everything up. I do want to ask you, I guess just to install for the next computer would be the only thing.
Yeah, and then, like mentioned earlier, if you ever have a rejection for like patient information, and it's like just the date of birth is incorrect or something, if you click that view button right there, this little blue view button, and then right here on your tabs, if you go to subscriber, you'll see that patient's information and the subscriber as well. And then down here in edit, you can actually change like the date of birth or whatever it is that you want to change, and then you would just click on resend claim instead of having to go all the way back into your Dentrix, fixing the claim, and then resending the claim to Remote Light, and all that fun stuff.
Oh, you can actually fix it here. Even if there's like a problem with like a tooth number, like there was no tooth number for the PA or something, I could fix that here instead of having to go back.
Yep, right here in procedures, and you click edit. As long as it's in blue, it should let you edit and change anything or add anything.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Same thing for provider. If you need to change anything for provider, like the NPA number or any of that, you can definitely do that as well in here, instead of having to do it all in your Dentrix and resending those claims.
Okay.
And then also for letters of timely filing, since you guys are a brand new office, you guys are starting off with our latest version, which is a 6.3. So here in Claim Search, as long as you are with a version 6 and newer, and you have been sending claims with us for with that version, you should be able to look up to the last 2 years of claims that you've been sending with that 6 point whatever version.
Okay,
So
and
for
we
you
can
guys-
find it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and you can find the day and the time that it was sent.
Yep. So then, like, since this only goes to the last 90 days, if you were wanting to look, so Jill's we sent today, correct? And then, like, let's say in 5 months from now, there's something that you want to see in Jill's claim again, you would just go to Claim Search, and then you would be able to type in her name on here, and then that claim would be able to pull up for you. And if you can choose on here if you want the last 6 months, last year, or the last 2 years. And this is where you would get like that letter of timely filing for that claim. So you guys don't even have to call us for that anymore. And actually, your guys' letter of timely filing from on here is more detailed than the ones that we would be able to send you.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, well, thank you for
Yeah.
the information. Yeah, let me help you do the next computer.